Welcome to the Sell Like a Mother podcast. I am Renee Hribar, your hostess with the mostest, and I'm so excited to bring this next special guest to you today. Today, I have an amazing person. Her name is Julie Stoian. If you have not met her yet, you are going to be in for a treat. I met her, goodness gracious, almost 2 years ago now. We were at a big conference. We were both sitting at tables in the back, and I heard a voice from across the room. It really was only a couple seats away, but I heard a voice, and I was like, oh, I didn't know exactly what she said, but I knew that it was the voice of reason. I was like, whoever that is, I need to know who that is. And then I basically, jumped at her. I was like, hi, how do you work with your clients? She was like, whoa. And at least that's how I felt. She literally had her rolly bag in her hand, aiming her body at the door. But I stopped her instead. And she has been my coach ever since. And I couldn't be more of a lucky person. So this definitely is a treat for me to have her here to share her brilliance with you. But while I don't want to blather on and bore you with how I see her, I would like her to share her story with you. So Julie, first of all, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited about this.
It's a good time. And we have had so many great conversations, and I can't wait to share your brilliance. So I think the biggest part of seeing how people can be in the place that they want to be is often think about where they've been. And so if you can share a little bit about how you came to be in the online business space, that would be a great place to start.
Yeah, absolutely. So I fell into everything by accident. There was no intention behind how I got where I got. I got really, really bored as a stay-at-home mom, but also super busy and like losing your mind, that whole like mom thing. And so back in 2007, I started writing a blog just to not go crazy. And I got into writing. I loved writing, started to build an audience. Then I got into the tech, and just all of this sort of unfolded as I was raising my babies. And in 2012, the last one finally went into kindergarten. It was full day kindergarten. I was so excited. I was like, yeah. And that's when I had this like crisis of like, well, what do I do now? And I decided I'm going to be a freelance writer. And then I was like, that pays like crap. I'm like, I'm going to be a web designer. And I was like, that pays better. And everything was going great. And I was making $1,500 to $2,000 a month. I just thought I was a cat's meow. And then I ended up in a very traumatic situation, divorce, pregnant, the whole 9 yards. And I was like, I need to figure this out. And that's when I transitioned into marketing and advertising and digital marketing because it was higher paying. And I built an agency and I built courses, and my business just like snowballed. It was definitely built in pressure for sure. And that's what I've been doing since 2014 is digital marketing, advertising, and all the things related to that.
I love it. And so P.S. Julie gave an amazing summary of that story. She has thousands of words on this exact entrance into this world. And I'm going to encourage you, once you listen to this, to go back, and I will give you links to find the back end, and to really, it's a truly inspiring story. So thank you for sharing that. And now, of course, we're at today. So we all think about, okay, where did we start? And then most excitingly, we're in the present. We're in the now. It is right now. So right now, today, what are you most excited about in your business in its newest form?
Oh my gosh. I don't like to pick just one. Right
awesome.
now,
you don't have to.
Two key features that I love about my business, and I actually have just cleared the path of some of my other projects and my other obligations to focus more on these things. So one is my mastermind, and that's what Renee is a part of. She's been a part of. I am working on building up that mastermind. If I could do that for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. Another project that I'm involved in that is accessible to everybody is Funnel Gorgeous. And I do that with Kathy Olson, and we build high converting, beautiful templates for anybody serving a female audience who wants beautiful funnels. They want to understand design, conversion design, and it's just a super fun project. And so I'm really excited about that going forward.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And P.S. There's whenever you hear this, know that whether that you'll have heard it after I had spent some time with Kathy and Julie in Disney World with the Funnel Gorgeous retreat, and I cannot wait to share more about that surrounding this interview. And so, thinking about the components of that, what makes you excited about? You said you would view the mastermind for the rest of your life if that's all you did. So tell us more about what you enjoy about running a mastermind. I think a lot of business owners think that sounds great, but what components, what makes a mastermind? Even because mastermind's like a big word. It could mean, and it does mean, and it's used in lots of different ways. Unfortunately, not the way you use it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I am like an avid watcher of Shark Tank, but I've always said that I want to be the shark, not the entrepreneur. And I think the reason I said that was because I love the idea of helping all these different businesses do the thing, rather than being married to one business type. And so, and you can see that in my background, you can see that's what I like to do. So my mastermind is really, it's a mastermind and a coaching program together, because while I am very much involved in like creating a real dynamic group of people that can like help each other, I also want to serve and help those businesses make progress. And so it's my way of being able to be the quote unquote that business partner investor in all these different businesses, have my hand in it, help them figure out, what's working, what's not. And that's what I love to do. And that's why it's so valuable to me. And then of course, I'm a little bit of an intimacy junkie as well. And so I like having people. Like, I'm an introvert, but I'm such an intimacy junkie. I don't know. So
I love it. You said it was something you wrote, and I've said, oh my goodness, that is so the reason why I have a mastermind too. He said, having a mastermind stops me from starting 50 new businesses a year.
Totally, exactly. And
Awesome.
So true. One thing though, I will say to anybody, who was it that just boxed me this question? Anyway, she said, how do you handle the weight of responsibility of supporting those people? And I said, I think that is the one thing that's extremely tiring about this kind of model, is that if you're not willing to carry I don't know. I mean, it's not like I'm fully responsible, but I do, but you have to carry that responsibility. That is one thing. If you don't like that, then don't start a mastermind, because it's a big commitment.
Agreed. It's almost like children. Like, you love them, you don't have control over their destiny, but you want to do everything you absolutely possibly can to help guide their best life.
It's the most rewarding thing on planet Earth when you see it start to work. You can also lose sleep at night too. Yeah,
totally. I know. It's a balance, but such a reward. Totally. And I benefit from your effort. So thank you. It's such a joy. It really is. So thinking about the future and what's next, people are going to hear this and say, wow, I hear the voice of reason as well. Oftentimes we just haven't heard it. You say this all the time as well. I can't cut the back of my own hair. And as much as we can do for our clients or those around us, it's almost impossible for us to do it for ourselves. And I'm a huge believer that everybody has a person. I can give advice and you can give advice. And for whatever reason, somebody hears it from you better than they hear it from me. Or vice versa, or Bob better than they hear it from either of us. I don't understand the way the nose and the voice and all that works, but I do know that we each have our person. And so if someone's listening to this and you're hearing her voice and you're saying, this is my person, then what is the best way for them to find you?
I know. So my business is in transition at the moment. So I'm going to say my website.
Perfect.
Because you will find whatever is happening in the latest and greatest at my website. So that's juliestoian.com, STOIAN.com.
Yes.
And then that's always the hub of what I'm doing.
Agreed. Awesome. I think another reason was because Julie's name is her last name is not Smith, and Hribar is also hard to
you like my eye roll just now?
I know.
So wait, hold on. So first of all, Stoian has 3 vowels in a row. I mean, you've got the H and the R. I mean, no sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But the worst part about it is my maiden name is so freaking sexy. Chanel.
Oh.
I know. And I'm
Chanel, like Chanel the designer, like
well, it's not spelled that way. It's spelled Chenell. But I'm just like, why did I ever, like, Julie Chanel is just like, I think I'd probably gain triple the followers with that last name. Maybe I should try it. I think I would have a big marital problem if I did.
Oh my goodness. So, and me too, totally. And then I sort of came in the online space and I said, wait, your name is so cool, like something Fox. And I'm like, did you marry into that, or is that your maiden name? Oh no, it's just my made up name. I'm like, what? I missed that memo. I would have done that. Maybe.
Well, but Facebook, like Dan Henry got his entire Facebook profile shut down because that was a pen name. It wasn't his actual name. And he didn't have documentation. He still to this day doesn't have a Facebook profile. Do it.
Good. Well, yeah, there you go then. So I'm glad I didn't do it. It was a reason I didn't. But yeah, Hribar. Oh, I know. I couldn't. I have a lot of names about that. But thank you so much, Julie. This has been fantastic. I truly appreciate you and everything you do. For those of you listening, please make sure you follow and support all the things, because you will definitely enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.